and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
Clock at 6. The three from MP. Drains the three-pointer. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way he was making that.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice. Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
Walker in the corner. Siakam outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
MP deciding where to go with it. And MP throws it down hard.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Haliburton for three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Haliburton passes to Walker. Indiana moving it around. Siakam inside the three-point line. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Haliburton kicks to Siakam to end the run. And Haliburton gets it to go on the assist by Siakam.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Pacers trail by 8. Outside Mathurin. Outside Walker. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP finds Holmgren. Back to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Haliburton. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Haliburton looking around. Wembanyama with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
And guys, I love the movement.
Get him, MP.
Pacers trail by 8. On the court for Indiana, we've got Obi Toppin. Haliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Wiseman in at the center, locking down the middle. It's good from long range.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Haliburton with the jumper.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Toronto got the job done. He picked up 39 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early. He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Spurs leading by 3. Here's MP. We saw him with 39 points last game out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Haliburton passes to McConnell. Here's Toppin. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Haliburton. Can't connect from short range. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with... Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Haliburton outside. Sinks the triple. Haliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And here's MP for 3. MP drills the 3.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Haliburton. From the left block, he sends it through. Haliburton's got 13.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 19 points.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But
oh my goodness, Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Back to Haliburton. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And that one is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Walker. Back to Haliburton. And Haliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Haliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Haliburton against MP. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, it is always a great feeling when you go the extra distance, double OT in this case, and are able to come away with that win.
Walker finds Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Holmgren. Siakam's shot is off. MP outside. Takes a 3. The shot comes out. And so we wrap up the first half. Spurs lead by 9. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. 27.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. That's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Indiana Pacers. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
They've got MP, Chet Holmgren out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Castle, and it's Wagner in at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Haliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Walker a screen on Holmgren. Walked again.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Four on the shot clock. Haliburton with the bucket. Spurs leading by 4. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen? Oh!
My goodness. By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Here's Haliburton. And Haliburton slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Pass to Mathurin. A floater. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Turner passes to Mathurin. A shake. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to MP. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama a screen. Here's MP. MP going right to the rim.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Back to MP. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and...
Substitution on the court.
Spurs leading by 5 on the court for Indiana. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Haliburton. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Toppin. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. To the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Haliburton against MP. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Haliburton outside. Back to McConnell. That's tipped. On the wing, MP. Nesmith covering. The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Walker's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David. Haliburton on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. Haliburton's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Haliburton with the steal. And here we go. Haliburton heading to the hoop. And here's Walker outside. Rebounded by Castle.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
How about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Haliburton passes to Walker. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Haliburton. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, a 3 from MP. Launches a 3, connects from three-point range. MP's got 38 points.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Haliburton passes to Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. Haliburton, no good.
Well, he tries to enter with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the...
Another bucket! Wow!
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for fourth on the single-season 40-point game list. Wagner kicks to MP. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
A two-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Outside Mathurin. Haliburton sets the pick for Mathurin. Trying to find Haliburton and gets it to him. Count that bucket.
Tremendous read right there by Benedict Mathurin. As he gains experience, that court vision really coming along nicely.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in. Haliburton on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's MP for three. And he's good on the three ball. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. There was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control.